Greetings, Keishlings. Keishram here with my live reaction of One Piece, Chapter 1134. Alright, so we got a cute little color cover here. They look like they're little dolls and whatnot, and then, more simplistic, just kind of chibis in some cases. Interesting. But we got, ooh, nice color spread. Oh my god, it's a giant Frankie. It's like, wait, is that supposed to really just be him? I don't see him anywhere else. So yeah, that's just Frankie as a giant robot, and everyone's just riding on him, shooting water guns and whatnot. "We are eternal" is written on his arm. Okay, I like it. I like it. You might want to be careful there, Sanji. I could have sworn you weren't sitting on anything. I barely saw Jinbei back there. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Frankie fans will love that. Myself included. "Old man Saul, I heard you helped one of our fledglings back in the day. I really appreciate it. We're in your debt. Allow me to introduce myself, coming face to face." So, fledglings? Are you talking about Robin? The Owl Library is the title. Let's see here. And he's using the Edo era Yakuza talk. Okay. "Who the heck taught you that routine?" "Nobody. This is Luffy." "Shi. I know, that fella's world famous. But hey, it looks like you found him after all, Robin." Aw, talking about family. "Yeah, just like you said, I actually found them. People willing to accept and protect someone like me. True friends." "You know we'd die for you." So they're still over there crying. "You betcha." Aw. "It's good to meet Robin's friends. Seriously, you've done great making it all the way to Elbath. And sorry for spooking you earlier. Me and my assistant, Ange, we're all here rehearsing that bit for a while. I used to be a Marine, so I know how impressive it is to be recognized as an emperor. Thank you so much for protecting Robin. Please keep it up." She, no problem. "Hey, Saul, it's me." Wait, have we met? And how the heck are you flying? So that can still fly. Okay, so the little spiel she had last chapter, I guess, was the case. "I'm Vegapunk." "Huh? You sure you want it now?" "What? What did you get?" "Yeah, sorry for the trouble. Here, allow me. You asked me to bring it from Egghead. What's inside it, though?" "Inside? Why, it's one of me." Wait. Oh my god, are we getting, like, like Stella Vegapunk back? "Another Vegapunk? You make it... Luffy, why are you so fucking surprised?" "Yeah, but this clone's different from most satellites. It's a perfect copy. I used it to visit this island 20 years ago." "What? What?" Huh? Stella couldn't exactly leave the lab for months at a time without those government dogs noticing. Now then, let's stop dilly-dallying and get to it. I'm already adding the cultivation fluid, but we won't be able to do a safe extraction until I make the necessary equipment. That's why I intend to build a new lab right here." "Oh. Lilith, will that make it possible for you to help Papa too?" That's the plan, Bonnie." "Oh, so we might actually get Kuma back as well." "Yahoo!" "If you really are Vegapunk, then I'm thrilled to see you after 20 long years. But I don't get it. Why are you a woman?" "Well, it's modern trend to be trans, apparently. Oh, that's a perfectly logical explanation. Sir, are you done? Can we play now?" "Oh, the kids at the library. My bad, kids. Come on out. Thanks for waiting." those tykes used the spring area as a playground. They had we had them hauled off so they wouldn't spoil Mr. Saul's performance. You went that far? Okay, so now we get to meet the assistant. I apologize for the belated introduction. I'm Ange, assistant teacher here. Librarian and Saul's assistant, Ange. She's thick. I don't mean to brag, but this is Elbaf's #1 school and library. Let's see here. Let me give you a tour of the premises. Woo! That sounds fun. So they're just rotting. Wait. Oh, that's her face. I was like, is that Chopper? What's going on? Not so fast. I can't wait to see how Elbaf raises its mighty warriors. This is a walrus folk school. What? Mr. Saul opened it 20 years ago at our late king's request. This is going to be a blast. It's a training school for young warriors, right? No. Woo! Yeah, it literally is like a beach to them, but then it's like a little play pool for the kids. Gerd, and you go on. Show them all around the school. I'm going to take Robin straight to the library. Are you coming, Chopper? I want to check out the library too. I bet the books are massive. School always makes me nostalgic. Does it, Brooke? I mean, good Lord, that would have been an excess of 70 years for you. I'll tag along and keep you safe, Nami-san. Wait, when did Nami say she was going? I'm more interested in that giant tree, so yeah, it's huge. So Frankie going to go check out the tree. Okay. Is he going to figure out that that's literally the atom wood that he bought? Let's check these shorties and play prisoner, or catch these shorties. Yeah, man, this really is a country of giants. The children tower over them, and they're going to play prisoner. Should I cut them? No, you idiot. These giants are just kids. Be the mature one. Stop that. You know you're not allowed to harm cute humans. Oh, so the girls have belittled the boys in their behaviors. Sorry. They're so lame. And don't call them shorties either. Are these brats really Elbaf's future warriors? Hey, watch it. You can't just say words like brat anymore. Oh, God. This is surreal. We weren't even offended by that shorties comment. And aren't you guys meant to be wild or fighters willing to pillage and burn the seas themselves? Fighters? No way, that's dangerous. Also, these are like scholarly children. Huh? But you bastards are the next generation of Elbaf warriors, right? You can't say bastard either. Come on. Words like that are old-fashioned. Oh, they really have been educated. Hey, that was an adult just now. Old-fashioned. What's that meant to mean? You should probably move. You're gonna get told off. Oh my God, you were standing on a woman. A very pretty woman. You're standing on Miss Ripley. Huh? We climbed onto a giant. Our bad. No worries. You're featherlight. Actually, they should feel like bugs. Anyway, I bet this is a culture shock for you, but all those legends of fearsome giant pirates are from 100 years ago, you know? I guess that would be kind of true. That's why the new warrior pirates probably even became a thing. Let's see. Walrus folk teacher, biology teacher, Ripley. You know, I do kind of like that her name is Ripley. And she's the biology teacher, which the xenomorph from, all the alien movies, and Ripley being the, most prominent human character to return throughout the franchise. It just makes sense. But, yeah. Let's see here. Foul mouths, aggression, plundering, war. Those are relics of a far or bygone era now. What? Welcome to Elbaf. Welcome to Elbaf. Anyway, Welcome to Elbaf, Straw Hats. I heard about you from Saul. There you are, Luffy. So, she finally showed up. Sorry about our loud-mouthed brats. Didn't you just say that words are like that behind the times? Yeah, miss, you're so naughty. Do as I say, not as I do. Oh, God. Let's see here. Seek to trade with other nations, not wage war. Our beloved late King Harold said those wise words. He often clashed with all the graybeards of the villages. King Harold? So he doesn't know who that is. A visionary of a king who wanted to revolutionize our country. He was slain by his actual flesh and blood, that crazy prince. So now you're going to get to learn more about that Loki. But will Luffy, clam up like he did before? The country still refuses to recognize his claim to the throne. That's why Elbaf doesn't currently have a sovereign. And that brings today's history lesson to a close. But everyone show these guys around. Yes, ma'am. Okie dokie. Hey, Mr. Captain, you look different from that all-white look you had before. What's the deal? I was looking forward to seeing you like that. Huh. Oh, that's me is at my freest. They don't understand. You resembled a legendary warrior from the old fables of Elbaf. Okay, so the connections are being drawn there. Oh? It made my heart skip a beat. I'm from the last generation of Elbaf warriors, after all. Oh. So that makes her a fair bit old. Even by, giant standards, I guess. At least, she's middle-aged, probably at most. So you've pretty much already heard. Okay, now we're back at the library. It came up when they were trying to escape Egghead alive. That's how we ended up here. Oh, Lord, that's a lot of tiny text. You know how I couldn't stop worrying about those books after seeing all the scholars dying to save them? That's why I went back to Ohara and with Haradine and the others. Oh, excuse me. I was overcome with tears when I saw how many of them survived. Each one a tiny spark of hope. Now, Robin, be careful. Watch what happens to that book you're holding as we enter. Wait, what? Huh? Oh my God. All the books enlarged to giant size. There she. Feast your eyes. Isn't it amazing? All these books, giant size. It's marvelous, don't you think? Any book you bring in here gets gigantified. Welcome to the mysterious Owl Library. And there's a giant owl up in the tree. He's like, who built a library in my tree? Who's gonna pay for the damages? I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna live here. All the books we rescued from Ohara 22 years ago can be found here. We made sure not to miss any of them. Not a single one. Oh, that's just going to warm her heart. This is the world's greatest library. Remembering Clover's words. Do you like books? I never thought I'd have the privilege of showing you this. Oh, she's being moved to tears. Realm of the Dead. Okay, so we're shifting there. I guess you've also got nothing but free time, huh? I'm sorry, am I disturbing you? Nah, I welcome a good disturbance. I have nothing to do but kill time. So that moment of fear, true fear you mentioned before. So is this leading into the whole Luffy conversation? Is that still what motivates you? No, this is actually in real time. Okay. So, even now when I think about it, I can't stop the trembling. Snow transponder snail, so it has a layer of, fur to keep it from dying. Voice recognition. Oh, it's so he doesn't have to pick up the receiver. And cold resistant type. Ditto, it's so frustrating. we've been friends for a long time, but for one reason or another, you've never actually met face to face. If I was there in your stead, I'd have turned that place into a ruin and slaughtered the whole lot of them. I don't want that. For a noble soul, you're too naive, Mosa. Mosa? You've gotta stamp the bout without mercy. Only a fool gives your enemy a chance to get payback. Thank you for your counsel. What? You use harsh words, but there's a streak of kindness beneath the surface. I've noticed that more and more recently. Okay, there's a note here. In Japanese, he uses the suffix for Mosa, which implies Mosa might be some kind of noble, duke, or official with higher respectable status. Okay. At least that's pending context. Let's see here. Hey, you're giving me the creeps. Don't you do that again, or you'll regret it. That kind of crap won't fly. Kindness, never say that to me again. Please, can you not shout? Shut up, Mosa. Just you wait until I'm no longer shackled. Let's see here. Western Village. Hey, wasn't the feast delayed? We're just drinking while we wait. We're having way too much. Wait. Oh no. Why did that strike? Oh no. Oh no. Wait. It's Shanks? Who's the woman? What? What's going on here? Or is this the evil Shanks twin theory coming into play? Because you can't really tell if that's really Shanks, but it looks like Shanks, but I don't see the scars. Or is it on his other eye? I forget. But then who's the mysterious woman? Interlopers appear in a flash. No one saw the giant conqueror-like black lightning bolt strike the castle, I guess. And apparently it shook, because you can see like some lines here or there, but not really. Interesting. So, we got this whole thing with Mosa. With, I don't know who that is. Is it this person? Not a clue. I assume they'll play a role either in a future arc or continue in this one. Higher noble status. So it could be a royalty from another realm, or it could be just what they call like Shank, or what he calls Shanks anyway, or even maybe one of the Gorosei or something like that. Or this goes even further into it. Maybe it's frickin' Emu. That would be interesting. I mean, Emu's as old as he is, and then, giants ain't the youngest species in the world, so it's like, you could definitely see them having something in common with their longevity, and maybe something cross paths. Not them personally, because, well, Emu never seems to leave. Marijola, and obviously, the whole conversation said they had never met before. So how would they have crossed paths? I don't know. But the only reason I say that it might be like one of the world nobles or something is because of the teleportation, the summoning circle, the archaic circle. It's like that the Shanks, as I'll say for now, and the woman have arrived in. So I'm really confused what the hell's going on. Also, definitely implies that whatever they were using to do the summonings doesn't seem to be a devil fruit. Because Shanks has always been confirmed not to have a devil fruit. So if this is Shanks and he's able to teleport with these things, they are not devil fruit related. That can almost be confirmed now. So, I mean, in the fact that it's someone other than the Gorosei themselves, then it's definitely not a power that just happens to be correlating with all five of them. So, yeah, it's a whole different power system, or at least a devil fruit of another person. So, like, what if that's like the strongest version of the teleport or the warp fruit? But it's like, I can teleport multiple people. But it's like, it could just be like uh, like an ancient version of it or something. I don't know. It's probably just something completely different. Um, but anyway, hmm. But love the whole thing. We got to learn a little bit more about Elbath culture with the fact that the the warrior pirates and all of that, the giant pirates as a whole, the the steadfast, hearty warriors. That is mostly a thing of the past. It seems like everyone's modernized in the last century since the two captains, Dorian Bragi, had been essentially lost at sea. And I guess without them going out and pillage and whatnot, they they just decided to choose on a new path of life, which is perfectly valid. I mean, when you don't have someone guiding you to a certain, direction, you can then stray onto another way. So, find out what else works for you. And apparently, it has been working for a century, or almost a century. And, yes. So, we've met a couple of the teachers at the Owl Library. So, it essentially is just straight up a school and a library. All right, confirmed. And that's presumably where all of the education system comes from. And this is all due to the rather progressive nature of their former King Harold. So he really was like progressing their culture into a new era. So that's really cool. Combine some of the old traits with the new stuff, slowly inching your way into a comfortable way to where you're progressing but not forgetting where you came from, or at least bringing the parts that truly mean things, bring those into the future with you. So, and leaving the more barbaric ways that don't really, you know, assist you going forward. So, but yes. Hmm. But yeah, the whole thing with Loki, that's probably the most interesting bit in terms of just story progression. Um, and then, of course, our two mysterious arrivals. So, yeah. But yeah. It's good to see the library and everything like that. That was just a nice shot. But anyway, let me know your own thoughts and opinions. Anything I missed, misunderstood, please let me know down below. Links down below for all my socials. Part of the One Punch Man podcast on Grim Reaper's channel, so go check that out. I've got a poll on the channel, so go check that out. Yeah. As always, later days. Until next time, Quichling. 3 videos done. Yay!